Yes, dear friend, I am back, but I'm never happy. I am never happy about the current situation at Chelsea. One step forward, 6 steps backward. One forward, 6 backward. Against Arsenal, we thought we've seen it all. First half, excellent. Second half, until 70th minute, 73rd minute, then we gave up. Against Brentford, the same Stamford Bridge, against Brentford, it's as if we don't even know what we are doing. I understand the situation of the club, the current condition of the players, the injury and stuff. I understand. I've been trying to analyze the whole situation, to put those things into perspective. But it is unacceptable, the result we had. It is unacceptable. It's not as if the player did not play the game yesterday. They did play the game. But finishing up, especially the first half, the opportunities wasted. Assuming Madueke's ball entered that net, it would have made a very big difference. Maybe Brentford would have opened up the game. But that ball hit the goalpost. And that was the only clear-cut golden, how do you call it? It was not an opportunity. But the young guy took the risk and struck from that distance. That opportunity that Madueke struck was never a clear-cut goal-scoring opportunity. That goal would have been an excellent goal. That would have changed many things. But that didn't happen. From then on, the rest are all wasted opportunities, wasted efforts. Before I go into grading the players for the performance yesterday, let me tell you what Pochettino said. He said, it's difficult now to accept the defeat because after the first half, we played really well, dominated and created chances. We had the control. I think Brentford didn't do what they planned. And I think we were so good. But of course, you need to score in the final third and then be clinical. When that happens, you need some luck. It was difficult because we conceded, I think the first chance we conceded, and then it was tough because it was difficult to break down their defensive block. This is where we normally see the acumen of a coach. The defensive block. To break that defensive block, that is where we see the acumen, the intellect of a coach. This is where the coach will begin to analyze which player can break the defensive wall. This is where we are to see. I'm sorry, I'm very angry with myself. But I need to control my temper right now. The coach failed us when I saw the lineup. The Sassy shouldn't have started that game. When you are talking about the defensive wall, you should have known, coach. You should have seen it from the first half. Know the players to bring on that can change the game. Nicholas Jackson was never the Nicholas Jackson. He was never the Nicholas Jackson. That could have prompted you to act immediately. Dear friend, I want to give you the statistics. As you can see there on the screen, ball possession, 69%. 69%. 69%. Yet, what did we achieve with it? That is a statistic you can see on the screen there, once again. Look, I'm not surprised. This is what Niza Kinzela had to say Ask if Chelsea have enough goals in the team. Pochettino says, it's obvious that at the moment, no. The coach said, it is obvious. At the moment, no. We lack a bit of luck. Nkunku proved he can score and was injured in the last preseason game. This didn't help, and we need to recover Broja. Now, if Nkunku proved he can score and he got injured in the last preseason game, why did you go ahead and buy Romeo Lavia instead of you to go in for a striker? You know he got injured. Number one. Number two, you know even after he recovered, and his recovery is not just 1 week, 2 weeks recovery, months. That you guys knew it, that his recovery is going to take months for him to recover. Number three, you also know as a coach very well that not every player recovers from injury and is able to perform to the peak again. Number four, once he recovers from that injury, it is very possible that he can come to the pitch again and aggravate the same injury. It is very possible that he can come to the pitch today, and before you realize it, just one push, you'll be on the ground again. It's very possible. I think you know that, Coach Pochettino. So, Romeo Lavia, we bought Casaido. We have midfield stock. What is the sense in buying Romeo Lavia again? What is the sense in spending all those 12 million, 10 million to buy all those players that we loan out, instead of us to use that money to go in for? You said you don't want Vlahovic, right? But you saw the problem that Nkunku was the only proven goal scorer in the team, and he had injury. My dear friend, what are we talking about here? Nkunku had injury. Nicholas Jackson, you know that Nicholas Jackson is not yet there. He's not yet there. Pochettino, the analysis is clear because in the first half, we should score, and we didn't score. That is easy. When you dominate and create chances, don't concede chances, and the opponent does cross the halfway line, you should score. You don't score, you need to blame yourself. So we blame ourselves because we were not nasty and clinical in front of the goal. Sometimes you need some luck too. And if that happens, it changes the game in the second half. Put the issue of luck somewhere. The basic thing we should have done from the very beginning of the season was to buy a striker. You were building a team, you didn't buy. Everybody was asking then, who was going to be our striker in this team? Is it Nicholas Jackson that scored 9 goals in almost about 2 months for the season to end? He was not a proven striker. He only all of a sudden began to pick form in his club. You went and paid 34 million pounds for him and brought him. And you expect him to hit the ground running in Chelsea? Or because if he's a project, not either we were supposed to start winning from beginning also, to build the confidence of the players, to get them to perform at their peak. If they keep losing games, they will lose their confidence. They will lose their morale. They will not have the courage to play games. Because even the fans, look, Poch, we have not seen anything yet. You see the reaction of the fans towards Nicholas Jackson? You haven't seen anything yet. Expect more of such. Expect more. A fan just had a go at Jackson as the halftime ended, saying, "Why don't you score a goal?" And Jackson responded by shushing as if to say, "Be quiet." Pochettino went to defend the player. Yeah. Now, Nicholas Jackson, his morale, he can be demoralized. But that is how it is. That is how it is. And it is what it is. It is tough being Chelsea fan right now. It is tough being Chelsea right now. It is very tough to be a Chelsea fan right now. Let me conclude that way. It is very tough to be a Chelsea fan right now. But Chelsea, we are. And Chelsea, we will maintain to be. I can still see the improvements, the positivity, and the upwards trajectory. Today was a shit, but we had a goal scorer. It will be a different story. Club will buy a goal scorer in January, my friends. For that, I'm sure. Ahead is good. There will still be the light at the end of the tunnel. I'll be back with the next episode. There, I think I'll give you the players and their performance rates. Right now, as it stands, I want you to calm down, relax. And hey, my dear friend, it's about bet winner. You can still win. Today, there are still games to be played. And don't forget, we have games on Wednesday. Register with BetWinner and win big. I'll see you on the other side in the next episode. Shalom and peace.